See what we've got here today. Hello, good morning, good evening. To all my dignified viewers and people at the press. Hello. I'm going to put my seatbelt on. I don't want to fall out of a stationary chair. You know how awkward that would be? I think it would be pretty awkward. Not top 10 awkward sort of thing, but you know, let's say one of those ones that would keep you up at night. I've never fallen out of a chair like that before. What? Right. What are we doing here today? We're doing Raven 1, Dominant Fury, Mission 2. Totally passed the last mission. Don't watch the end of the last video. You don't need to prove it to yourself. I just take my word for it. We passed. Everything was successful. Required no further intervention or me cheating and adjusting the game files. That's not what we do here. So, good thing we cleared that up. I know you guys were worried about that. So, Mission 2. We're taking off from Akratiri, and we're going to try to get back to the carrier. Simple as. Nothing too complicated today. Whole goal of our flight is just to rejoin with where we're supposed to be. Last mission, we were supposed to wave off and bolter from the pitching deck and fly over there. We didn't, so we're here. Okay. That's the runway, airport diagram. There's my kneeboard info, and should be a beautiful day. Alright, probably enable guard on my aux radio, which is radioed 2. But I haven't done that in a while, so I'll have to try to remember where the guard receipt button is. If someone does know, pop it in the chat. I'll be in VR, but, you know, maybe I'll still read it. Don't count your stars. They could find a way to put this in my headset. I still wouldn't read it, but it'd be cool. You know? Alright. Well, today's loading seems to have gone a lot better than yesterday, so that's a positive. Having less units in this mission, which means it doesn't need to be as heavy as a load time. And here we are. Let's go turn labels off. I don't really like those. And I don't like the virtual pilot body. Creepy. Okay. Canopy down. Guard receive. Must be when I press the COM2 button. That's when I'll see it. Alright, well, canopy's down, so let's go ahead and then get the battery on. Tune the ground and press spacebar to request clearance. Sure thing. This time I'm going to remember to take the wheel chocks off before starting the engine.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Cool. Alright, start up the APU. Nice. Tornadoes, I think. Or, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think those are tornadoes. Alright, let's go ahead and crank the right engine. Let's get this bird up. We'll wait for RPM to reach 30. And we can move the throttle from the stop position into idle. I think you can technically do it at 28, maybe even 25, but let's play it safe. There we go. Oh, jumped the gun there. Hear that? Everything's starting to come alive. In the meantime, let's go ahead and find out what frequency guard is on. Oh, ground. Ground is on 9. Okay. Alright, now we can turn the MFD on. MFDs are on. Now turn my HUD display on and my helmet mounted display on. And now I'll also go ahead and turn all those on. Sweet. Get my lights on, which we're not in a carrier, so I guess we can do. Alright, that's looking good. Just in case, let's get a flare standby. That on standby. We are actually on the ground, so we'll do a ground INS alignment. Also with stored heading, all the same. Don't need to really waste time on the ground here, if we can avoid it. Alright, let's do the FCS reset. Cool. And crank the left engine, there we go. Awesome. Alright, on one, let's see. There we go. You can't do guard receive there. Okay, cool. So I'll do it on 2. Guard receive on. Awesome. And then on channel 1, I will tune to button 9. Press spacebar to request clearance. Make sure. Yep.
Accuracy ground. Good morning. Navy Alpha Hotel 405. Clearance on request.
Navy Alpha Hotel 405, accuracy ground, good morning. Clearance available when able.
Nice.
Ground, Navy Alpha Hotel 405. Go ahead.
DCS control clears Navy Alpha Hotel 405 as filed. After departure, climb 10,000 feet. Home navigation. Squawk 2155.
10,000, squawk 2155.
Nicosia Control clears Navy Alpha Hotel 405 as filed. After departure, climb 10,000. Home navigation. Squawk 2155.
I don't think I actually have a way to squawk that. I'll have to look into that, but that's just a non-simulated part of this flight simulator, so that's okay. I was going to go ahead and turn my that. Still need to align the HMD. Oops. Let's do. And there we go. Looks good. And get out of there. And I will want the FCS page on my left, checklist page on the, whoops, left, FCS page on the right. Boy, it's early. I'm blaming on that. I don't think I'll need these waypoints today. So let's not use them. Yeah, no, okay. Well, while I'm looking down there, so that's okay. So INS is aligned. Let's go ahead and turn on IFF on. TACAN is going to be set to 114. 110. Ah. Off. Clear. 10. There we go. ILS. No ILS. It's daytime anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, can land without ILS. Okay. Let's see what else do you want to here. Go ahead and box them. Yeah, 131 miles away. Come on. It's gonna be a long flight. Do that. And do this. Uncage the SAI, and now set my radar altimeter bug to 500. And what's speaking of, set my radar altimeter to the main source. I can go ahead and neutralize that. I'll turn OBOGs on, oxygen. Okay, double check everything. I think we are just about ready to taxi. nice to have that just in case. Let's see. First, I'm going to set up a stabilizer trim to 12 since we're doing a field takeoff. Don't need to do bypass. Alright.
Ground, Navy Alpha Hotel 405, ready to taxi.
Tower's on 8.
Navy Alpha Hotel 405, taxi runway 10 via Golf Yankee, hold short 10.
Golf Yankee.
Taxi runway 10 via Golf Yankee, hold short 10, Navy Alpha Hotel 405.
I'm taking off runway 10 to the east. Go ahead and arm the ejection seat. And we're out of here. Peace out. Have a good day, fellas. No waving back. You? Nope, tampoco. Alright, well, tough crowd. Alright, so we're taking off runway 10, which is down that way. And if I'm taxiing via Golf Yankee, I wonder if that's a Yankee. Down this way. Where's Yankee? What runs alongside the runway? That's my guess. It's the only one I don't think. Main taxiway. I'd say what matter main taxiway? Missing it. I see Charlie. I don't know. So I'm going to go this way. No, this is on the runway. Stand corrected. Alright. High gain nose wheel steering. No one saw that. I think they're still facing that way, those guys. They're not really paying much attention. Just got the one plane to deal with, I guess, today. Well, me too, so I guess I can't really judge. Both have one plane to deal with. Same plane, actually. But why do they just get to stand around? Now I gotta fly this bitch. All the way back to a carrier. Hopefully uneventfully. But weather looks pretty chill. Definitely, maybe not definitely, but it should be a case 1 landing. So I'll do an overhead brake later. That should be easy. Get myself on the carrier. Hopefully without a pitching deck. Not asking for too much, I don't think. Oh, my cat just fell off a tree or something. It's a pretty fast taxi. But I guess a bit of a hurry is another statement, so let's see. I was supposed to land on the carrier last night, and it's now 8:10 local time. It's like 12 hours. 12 hours ago I was supposed to land on that carrier. Okay. Runway 10. Get there eventually. Imagine then I get there, tune the tower, those guys up there, and say hello and request takeoff. And then what? I don't know. Under 10,000. I guess that's goal number 1. Or navigation. So they're almost to the south. They're 158 degrees. 158 is just about that. A little bit there to the south. Southeast, excuse me. Not southwest. taxi line. We are soaring down this taxiway. How long is this runway? Got a Jeep blocking out that little taxiway. I wonder why. They want us taking any shortcuts, I guess? Well, it's been a while since I've done the carrier takeoff. Shore takeoff, excuse me. Okay, so 159. Gear up by 240. Flaps to auto. And barometric at about 3,000. Alright, let's pull down on the throttle. I don't want to bring out the brakes too hard over here. Okay. And now, let them know I'm holding short runway 10.
Alpha Hotel 405.
10.
Runway 10.
Excuse me.
Alpha Hotel 405, switch tower.
There it is, okay.
Switching.
Oops.
Hotel 405.
Alright, switching to
Tower, Navy Alpha Hotel 405. Holding short, runway 10, ready for departure.
yes I am.
Navy Alpha Hotel 405, tower, climb runway heading to 1,000 feet, then right turn 190, winds 030 at 4, clear for takeoff.
Climb runway heading to
Runway heading to
1,000.
1,000, then right on to 190. Clear for takeoff, Navy Alpha Hotel 405.
Okay, here we go. Realize that the stream is right-eye dominant because VR is weird like that, so I apologize if a lot of the HUD elements end up being a little bit off screen. You know, try to be more conscious of that, but no promises. Can promise you pretty sweet takeoff here. Alright. Full brakes, throttles to 80. Alright. Now we apply full power. And up to better. Rudder to keep us on center line. We're looking for 159 knots. Indicated. There we are. Let's pull to 7 degrees AOA. Gear up for 240 knots. Flaps up to auto. Climb runway heading. Try to keep 300 knots. Tune to strike on COM 2 and press spacebar to report tonight that you are airborne and strike on COM 2. Box plan, strike COM 2. Gotcha.
9, Raven
I'm at
405.
1,000 feet. Turn barometric on early. Let's start flying to 190.
Raven 405 is airborne and RTB. Roger, Raven 405.
Alright. Let's also go ahead and turn the landing light off now. Let's climb to 10,000. 300 knots. Okay, holding 300. Got plenty of fuel. Alright, now that I'm up, I go ahead and bump the SCS switch over to the right, which gives me to the radar page, and I can turn the radar on, the flare on, just in case I need them. Looks like I got some Left wing. There we go. Bump that to 80. I'll keep it on RWS. And let's do a 2-bar scan. 140. That's pretty good. Nice and general. Alright. Cage my HUD here. There we go. Now it's centered it from the wind. I got a little fast so I can climb a little to lose some airspeed. Just a little left wing down action there, so right wing down trim, try to level out. There we are. 10,000. Alright. Just gonna check. Okay.
Navy Alpha Hotel 405, Tower, clear lane navigation. Have a good day.
405.
Alright.
Thank you. Good day.
Now I'll turn towards the carrier. Off 190 towards the tack end. That's that little hash mark right there underneath my compass tape. You know, I can't just turn this off the HUD. I think I'll be distracted. So I can keep clean page up here. But 10,000 feet seems to be right in the thick of the clouds. So I can climb above them. Or break through. Nice. Alright. Slow down a little bit. I'm way up there in speed. Now let's see. Stores, yeah, for your on the left, that's why. Okay, well that's a long flight. And that's why they wanted us on guard receive. Okay, well I can tune that. Okay, there we go.
Calling on guard. This is Raven 405, U.S. Navy fighter. What's the problem?
Oh, thank God. Please, can you help me?
That,
I'll try, ma'am, if you tell me what happened.
right.
It's my husband. I think he's having a heart attack. Oh, God, we need help, please.
Please calm down. I can help you. But first, I need to know where you are and what happened.
Yes, of course. My name is Claire Healy. We are on a yacht, Lazy Days. My husband Jack was not feeling well and he fell down and he can't speak. We need help.
I understand. We'll get help to you ASAP. I'll need to talk to some people now, okay?
Okay, please hurry.
Yeah.
Nice. Raven 405.
Okay, I can use my surface radar.
Raven 405, we're talking to Cypriot Coast Guard, but we need to have a position of that boat. Roger, I'll find her. I have 0+45 wait time. Can you update Mother? Raven 405, welcome. Claire, I'm back with you. My name is James. In order to help you, I will need to find where you are. Do you have any idea about your position?
I don't know. Jack was doing all that, but he can't speak. He's conscious, but he can't say anything. Oh, God.
Okay. What's your port of origin?
We left from Medusa yesterday in the afternoon. They warned Jack about the
Where's Famagusta?
The night we drifted way to the west, and then 20 minutes ago he just collapsed. Please help us.
We will, Claire. Where were you sailing to?
Oh, we were going to Haifa in Israel.
Can you see anything at all? Any islands or the coast?
No, only the water.
Okay, what's the type of your boat? Is it a large sailboat or motorboat?
It's
should be
called
zoom in on that.
Lazy Days. It's a large motor yacht.
Is your boat moving?
It isn't. The engine's off.
Thank you. I'll find you in no time. Are you on the bridge now?
No, we're on the main deck.
Can you go to the bridge and check whether your GPS is on? Read out your current position.
Yeah, I guess I can. I'll go.
Thank you. Night, Raven 405. Can you check with Famagusta when Lazy Days left port yesterday? Maybe they know the height and speed of the boat. I might be able to calculate their general location based on time and speed. Raven 405, roger.
Sluggo, move this freak.
Hey, firm.
Knight says you have a rescue operation going on.
Hey, firm. Captain of a leisure boat collapsed. He and his wife are DIW. Possible heart attack. I'm trying to locate them and get the Cypriot Coast Guard to their positive via night.
Roger. You called for our flight surgeon to come here. He may help you find out what happened to that sailor. We're also prepping switchblade just in case. Keep me posted and let me know when you find the boat.
Roger that. We'll go.
Might turn labels on for this mission. So there's a little gray dot over any units all the way out there. It's because this might get a little difficult. It's flying around out here aimlessly. But if she gives us the GPS, maybe I'll be able to find them.
Hello? James?
Here we go. Let's see.
Yes, Claire, I'm here. Any luck?
No, it's off. Everything is off. I tried to make it work, but it just didn't.
Alright.
Okay, hang in there. I'm looking for you. If you hear or spot a jet, let me know.
Okay, I will, but what about Jack?
I'll be talking to a doctor soon. It is going to be fine.
Okay, thank you. Please hurry.
Right. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get this page back up. See if there's anything I can see. Wish the map worked on a bigger scale. Just you can pull up the big map. Let's see. Hope this doesn't break the game. Okay.
Raven 405, night. Famagusta confirmed Lazy left the harbor at 1612 yesterday. No destination file. They were warned about the storm and advised to stay put. Didn't listen. Roger, Knight. Thanks.
That's back. That's where we took off from. Yeah. Famagusta is northwest. It's from there. Okay. They're heading towards. Well, is it a trip to the west? No. Okay. Let's fly north. descend a little bit too. I think down to 5 or maybe even 3,000 would be good for this. Yeah, there's Aqua 2. I don't think we'll use this up there. Let's see if the ground mapping radar can help us find anything. Could still keep it on C mode, but okay. Getting closer to 3,000. Don't get too low, because then it'd be harder to spot things on the speed. Might just fly right past it. Alright, so that's Aga 2. You still need to go and climb past up this coast. See if I can find them. Okay, there's the flare, so let's get this see if we can help divide. Our camera might help. How far up there? That port, maybe? Possibly? All the way out into the water. I can't see shit. A lot of ocean between wherever they could be and wherever they should be. And wherever they are. Radar at 80. Not picking up anything up that way. check the map. I'm still not even close to Famagusta. Okay, so it's beyond that little lip of the island. And then I'll head to the east. Speed a little bit then. Too much because I don't really have that much fuel. That's basically straight ahead of me right there. I think that's that little lip of the island, so yeah, there's the nose of the plane.
Altitude.
Okay. See what we can find out here. Still nothing on the radar. There's my turn the nose up. Okay, well, it's pretty bright out. Since we're just looking out over just pure water, it's going to be kind of hard for the camera to see much. All the same temperature. IR or TV. TV might be a little better. Okay. Now we're basically coming up alongside Famagusta. Famagusta. And head out this way. And see if I can't find these people. Well, right, that's probably too far. They said they drifted west, so it's possible they're all the way out there or all the way out here. Really, can go either way. Isn't that fun? Oh, look at that. Have a radar contact. All the way over there.
Altitude. Altitude.
Let's see what it is. I don't think the game's loaded it because it's 30 miles away. something to check out. Another radar contact out there. Might be onto something. Okay, when I'm within 20 nautical miles, I'll know for sure, because I don't think the game loads, unfortunately, doesn't load any units or 3D models beyond that, which kind of makes things difficult, at least for static objects. I think they can stay, but we'll find out in just a short minute. It's going to be kind of fun. I guess we'll learn how things go. Turn my nose towards them a little more. I want to get them just up to the side where the camera is on. Know what that radar contact is then. I don't know, to the left it looks like, so I can also bug that. Fingers crossed. Anytime I zoom in all the way, I can't see it, but I can't tell what I'm looking at. The TV can pick something up. TV looks a little better. I can actually see the waves. Well, they said they're not moving, so. Nope, not seeing anything. Man, this is some mission. It could be all the way out in any direction. Huh, no way. Just as I say that. Okay, let me see if I can do something here. Snap my... Mount a display right there. Let's see, what do we see there? Oh no, right as you started losing hope. That's a giant old rigger. Nope. Well, that's something though. Spotted something out here. Giant tanker ship. So not what we're looking for. Okay, let's see where we are on the map. Okay, let's turn back west then. Yeah, I couldn't have gone Back to the west.
Altitude. Altitude.
Unfortunately, I'm just not seeing them. Alright, hold on. I need some coffee.